The fees for ACCA is something which is always confusing students, because no matter how much research you do online, how many people you speak to, friends and relatives who have actually pursued ACCA, there is always some kind of fee which is coming up again, which you are not aware about, and you've got to pay it urgently and things like that. I'm going to tell you all a few points which you'll have to remember. And there is something called a subscription fee. Now, subscription fee means the minute you register for ACCA, every year you have to pay the ACCA body something known as a subscription fee. It's like a membership fee. It's like if I join a club, every year I'm a part of the club, I have to pay some amount, right? In the same way, you have to pay the ACCA, and that is around £112, which is close to 11,000 rupees per year. Remember that once you become a member, right now I'm assuming most of us listening would be students. So if you decide to take it up, it's 11,000 per year. But once you become a member, it almost increases by 2.5 times, which means as a member, you still have to continuously pay your subscription fees, but it goes north of 25,000 rupees. That's the subscription fee. Also, ACCA has some weird rule that if you register in the first half of the year, then in your first year, you might not have to pay subscription and things like that. Don't get confused with all of that. Just remember that in your first year, you will most likely have to pay 11,000 rupees for subscription, and after that, every year. That is the subscription fee. And one important point about subscription. A lot of students ask that, what happens if I don't pay my subscription fee? So number one, if you're a student and you don't pay your subscription fee, right, which means you still have to appear for some exams, the body just doesn't allow you to give an exam. You just basically get stuck on the way. What happens if you become a member? You pay everything up to then, and then you stop paying because you get the certificate, and then you stop paying membership. First of all, we recommend that the amount that you pay as a subscription fee every year on being a member is between 25 to 30,000 right now. Paying that and having complete legitimacy on your profile, that if tomorrow an employer asks, are you a member? You say yes, but you've not been paying the subscription fee. You are not going to be officially an ACCA member. Like if somebody goes and searches on the ACCA portal for all the members in the world, your name doesn't show up. It reduces your credibility and it might damage your entire career. There are people who unfortunately land up not paying because they have the physical certificate and they show that, and that's all they care about. So there are ways around it. However, our 100% recommendation is that you've reached a point, you've put in the hard work, you've gained a certification. Hopefully what you can make out of your career, make out of your living will be hopefully 50 to 100 times what you're paying at that 25-30,000. And if that 25-30,000 is going to increase your legitimacy, your credibility, your profile in the real world, if you decide to go overseas where ACCA has signing authority, this particular not paying the subscription will not let you pay. Basically takes away your right to sign in the countries where ACCAs are authorized. If as a body they come to know, they can blacklist you. If companies where you are looking for getting hired get to know and they for whatever reason are against their policies, they might blacklist you from that industry overall. Those big companies, nobody hires you. There are a lot of cons of not paying your membership fees. So that's essentially really crucial. Remember that right now we are in 2021 September. We are taking this conversion at 100 rupees per pound. So my calculations to all people listening for the rupee amount is this much. Pound rate fluctuates. Remember that the ACCA body has complete prerogative to change these fees anytime they want. They can come up with something new. And if we want to gain their certification, we would have to oblige. Over so many years, here and there, the numbers have gone up and down a little bit. But the total outflow for us as a student has not increased by much more than 10-15%. So I hope that this clarifies it for a lot of y'all. And if there is still some form of unclarity, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, do like, share and subscribe.